To God be the glory.
Hi, what up, people? This is your girl Ghanaian. Once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you guys like a celeb. Did I come to you like a star? Do I look like a star? Do I look like a celeb? Anyways, hi, how you doing? How you feeling? How was your day? How was your week? How was your weekend? Because I am doing good, I'm doing me. So today we are going to talk about something very delicate. Although I am not married, but I see the need to share with you some of the things that, one, if you are about to get married, or if you are a newly wedded, don't do this. So are you ready? And once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So I'm a Ghanaian based YouTuber. I blog about lifestyle, fitness and practical experiences that inspire people. Alright, hello, welcome back guys. So today I'm going to share with you some few things that I have observed. I have stayed with my sister. I have seen married women. I have seen my friends married, and I have seen some mistake that they have been doing. And as a single lady, they keep telling me that, Nanekia, don't make this mistake if you are about to get married or when you newly get married. And I saw it, I heard it, I listened, I paid attention, and I felt like, okay, it is good for me to share with you, my family members, and I hope you guys will learn a thing or two after I have finished sharing with you. Okay, so the number one thing that a friend of mine told me is, Nanekia, do not cut your friends when you find the perfect person to be with, the so-called perfect person. We shouldn't cut our friends. See, friends are very important. I am not a friend kind of person, but I have people that I can talk to. I have my classmates, my age mate, people I went to church with, have grown together and we talk. I cannot consider them as my friends, but there are people that once a while you talk to, you chat with, especially when you are broke or when you are down or you need somebody to talk to. They are always, the friends are very important. See, let me tell you the honest truth. At some point in time, it will only be your friends who will sustain you. So sometimes you don't have to cut your friends off, because sometimes, you see, when people get married, they go for counseling. Sometimes those counseling that people go there, they lie to them. Oh, now you are together, two people, you have come together as one. So therefore, take your husband as your friend and don't be having a lot of friends and doing all those friendship things. Yes, I understand. See, when you get married, it is good to take your husband as a friend. But my dear, that doesn't mean cut all your friends off, because a time will come, your husband might change. A time will come, you need somebody to talk to. Moreover, before your husband came, your friends were there. That is when, like, they have this word that they say, when we were we, where were you? You know, when your friends were there, where was your husband? Your husband was nowhere to be found. So now that he has come, give him the necessary accord, respect him, but do not cut your friend, because a time will come, they will be the people that you have to lean on. And see, let me tell you one gospel truth, there are some men out there, when you get married to them, they will try as much as possible to get rid of all your friends. See, those people, any man that you get married to, or any guy that you are in a serious relationship with pertaining to marriage, that will try his possible best to get rid of your friends, be very careful with that person, because those people, they will get rid of all your friends, and when they marry you, they will emotionally abuse you, psychologically, emotionally and physically. And by the time that you realize that you needed those friends of yours, they will be nowhere to be found, because when you got married, you rejected them. My dear, if you are a newly married or a newly coupled, stop covering up for the men, stop covering up for the women. It is not your responsibility. See, if your man is beating you, nobody is saying, let's go to the radio station and go and announce that, oh, my man is beating me. Nobody is saying that. No, don't do that. But if there is anybody that person respects, even if it's the mother, the father, please report to the person. Don't say, it was just a mistake and he just, slapped me and I hope he won't do it again. See, a man who is able with confidence to raise his hand and touch a woman, see, that man, he will punch you and punch you and punch you and punch you and punch you till the kingdom come. So my dear sister, it is good for you to open up and stop covering up for this man. This man is so proud. This man doesn't want to listen to anything that you want to say. Your say doesn't matter when it comes to making decision, but you're always covering up for him. My dear, no, don't do that. Because you cover up for him, then you paint him like an angel to the world. Then very soon, you will be the same person. When you get fed up, you go and paint him differently. And people will go like, is it not the same person that you said this, that. It will shock you. The journey that you have to go through in order to let people know the kind of person that he is. I have seen couple that this guy can punch the lady. With the slightest thing, this boy is punching the lady. But always the lady is covering up, always covering up. This lady became very strong enough and bold to come up and say that, oh, my boyfriend or my husband has been beating me. And nobody believed it. Until one day, we saw bruises and everything, or we saw that noise from the room. Because there are women out there, even when they are beating them, they are not crying. Just so nobody will hear, just so nobody will come and see that, oh, your husband is beating you. Be there, they will kill you. Just so the woman is abusing you and you are still there saying that, oh, I'm the man, I have to be able to control my room. Yes, it is good for you to control your home. But if a woman is abusing you too, you have the right to speak up. You have the right to tell or report the person to anybody that person respects, in order for the person to know that, okay, you have that confidence and that boldness in case that person repeats something of that sort again. And if that is what the person is going to behave for the rest of your life, advise yourself. Hallelujah, amen. See, one day I was on radio, Hit FM to be precise, and we were talking about privacy. Does married women or men actually have their privacy? And a lot of people were saying, oh no, when you get married, you cannot have your privacy. When you get married, you are two people coming together to be one, therefore you have to share everything with your partner. Sis, let me tell you the gospel truth. It's a lie. See, the only problem and the reason why a lot of marriages are collapsing when they get married, before they were married, they were friends, but the moment they get married, things start to shake. It's because the moment people get married, they forget about themselves. They are individual entities coming together as partners. Therefore, I have my role to play. You also have your role to play. So you can say that today, I want to go on a vacation. Woman, today I don't feel like sleeping on this bed. Today I want to sleep in the couch. Today I want to go out and have fun. Today I don't want to sleep in this room. I want to go to a hotel. There is nothing wrong with it. If you have the means and you can communicate it, there's nothing wrong with it. You have the right to enjoy your privacy when the need be. Being it a man or a woman, if your man is not interested, or if your woman is not interested to go on a vacation, my dear, there's no crime. This one, forget about insecurity. Whether your husband or your wife will be thinking you'll be cheating or whatsoever, that one is his own insecurity. My dear, communicate it. That is why I keep saying that, see, before you even get married, let people know who you are. See, I'm the type that I love being myself. I love my privacy. I love kind of like chilling, but I can spend $30 per night, $50 per night in a room on my own. I can go to the movies on my own, or the beach, sit down, get some drink, get some food, chill for myself. So therefore, when I get married, there is no quotation or notation saying that if I get married, I cannot go and chill on my own. If I don't feel like talking, it is not an abomination. Babe, today I don't feel like talking. Can you please excuse me? Today I don't feel like cooking. Can you please excuse me? Babe, today I feel like going to watch football with the guys. Can you please excuse me? There is nothing wrong with that. When you get married, you are entitled to yourself. You are entitled to a privacy. You are entitled to be excused. So if you're about getting married or if you're newly coupled, inculcate that tradition, that habit, whereby each one of you can have a special time to yourself. It is very healthy. It is what? Healthy. Because sometimes you just need time for your own self. You just need a me time. You just need that time you can be on yourself and then restructure your life, reframe, readjust, and all that. It is very necessary. Never share your past or your ex story with your husband to be. I have recorded a video about this before. See, your past is your past. Your past is your warrant to your success. Your past is the biggest part of your breakthrough in life. You will need it someday. Nobody is guaranteed to know your body count. Nobody is guaranteed to know how you made it in life, my dear. So keep your past to yourself. See, there are some men, be very careful with men who ask, oh, can you tell me something about your past? Feel free. And that's how they say it too. You know, we've been friends, we've been in a relationship, let's just talk, let's just open. My dear, if you have a bad habit, you can share it because you know that you want to change, and that's okay. But not when you had a perfect boyfriend someday. Or not when, oh, my ex used to be very intelligent. I don't actually used to ask anything. I don't actually need to, go to his house and then clean utensils or even wash. He will tell me blah, blah, blah. So why are you telling me to do this? My dear, no. When it comes to marriage, no. Because see, men, they are like hot water. Can be very hot. That same temperature can reduce to what? 0. So therefore, keep your past to your past. Instead of sharing it, rather use it as a tool to better yourself. Because there's nothing like using your own experience, your mistakes, your misfortunes, your disappointment. They are just there so that you can have a perfect and a bright future with that man you are going to be with. It doesn't mean that go and share it or put it in front of his face. Never share your past. Sis, do what is best for you. Not what is best for the society. Not what is best for your auntie, not what your mom will be happy, not what your dad will be happy, but what you, the individual, will be happy. Because at the end of the day, in the marriage setting, your auntie is not there, your mother is not there, your father is not there. If it is punching that they are punching you, it is you. If it is abusing that they are abusing you, it is you. So my dear, don't be laughing out there when you go to your family house and then come back home and be soaking your bed. Please don't do that. Because see, the society can push you. Hey, you are married, don't go and come back home. But my dear, remember you first. Because without you, there is no husband. Without you, there is no son. Without you, there is no daughter. Without you, there is no society. Okay, so don't listen to what society is telling you. Society is saying that when your husband beats you, be in the marriage. When he's abusing you, be in your marriage. Because I don't even understand why a man abuse or beats a woman and the woman complain, they ask, what did you do? They will never ask the man what happened. They actually forget that you are also a human being. And under no circumstances will even a man raise his hand and say that I'm touching a woman. The same way applies to the men. If you are a married man and then your woman is not doing what is right, sit down and ask yourself, what am I doing that is making my wife not to be responsible, and find solution. If the woman, by any default, woman is not trying to cooperate with you, don't say that society will say that, oh, I just got married and I can't separate, I can't divorce, I can't leave my house, I can't do this. So you also be there and you'll be crying and you'll be dying. And you know, sometimes for the men, they will just go and cheat. They will go outside there, do whatever that they want, and they will come and sleep there like BBNC or also because he will not even talk. See, instead of you cheating and then people will see you and say that, oh, this man is married but he's still cheating, and then it will be another wahala. My dear, open up. Don't say society and die whilst that's your auntie, that's your mother, that's your father that she didn't want to disappoint is sleeping comfortably. Don't. Thank you. See, when you get married, do not let go of your self-love. For how long can I stretch this self-love to be? The last time I posted a video about if cheating is a choice or a mistake, and somebody is saying that, oh, me, I cannot deal with cheat even when I love myself. I'm not saying deal with cheating when you don't love yourself. All I'm saying is that, see, when you love yourself, you give yourself 100%. You don't even see what other people are doing. Yes, you are a human being, you will feel it. But at the end of the day, when you know your self-worth, when you know your capabilities, when you know your strength, you will have less focus on what other people are doing. Because when you give something your whole attention, that is when the thing hurts you, it really pains you. So if you can give your own heart, mind to your husband, and when it hurts you, it will pain you and you feel like killing yourself. When you give your heart, when you are working hard just so your wife can be happy and she is not seeing it, it's very hurtful, it's very painful. That same attention, that same love that you are giving to the man or the woman, you can use that same love to also invest in yourself. Invest in yourself in finding what your strengths are. Invest in yourself, the problems, and what you can do to better yourself. That is why sometimes you see some married women or some married men, and no matter what they are going through, they are still living their life because they have a channel of focus. If you have a channel of focus in your life and you are focused on it, they will hurt you. Human beings are definitely going to hurt you, no matter whether being your husband or your wife. You will still go through that stress and struggle from your co-workers and everything. But the moment you have that person in you, yourself, my dear, you'll be able to overcome it. That is why some men go to work and they go through stress and they come back home to their wives and they are so happy and they forget about their problems. It's the same way when women also have a lot of stress at work and they have good husbands in the house. They come home and they are stress-free. That's because there's somebody there who will welcome them. Is that same body that can welcome you, you can in same way build something that you feel so comfortable, so happy when you talk about, or when you say, or when you do, that makes you happy. Then you can invest in yourself and not to be too much bothered about what your partners are doing to you. So I hope you guys love this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're a newly couple and there are things that you have learned maybe within the first year of your marriage, I would love to know, because I always love to know your experience as I share my practical life experience with you. So to meet again same time, it's a good and until then, see ya. Bye.